Getting the Bridgeport here set up to do a little bit of secondary work. Got to do a little cleanup and a little bit of carnage. We had a job we were running on here, some plate work, simple countersinks and counterbores, and tried to buy some new tools and get fancy. Fortunately, didn't hold the stainless so well. A little bit of carnage there, ripping some stuff apart. We got the job done. We went back to old tried and true counterbore there, regular old countersink. But yeah, so clean this up, get the vise back on. All right. We don't use this old Bridgeport that much anymore, but this was the mill I had in my garage when I first started the business. So she's a little old and tired, kind of like me, I suppose, but still gets the job done. We still use it for some little secondary ops and such, but we got to put the vise back on it. So this machine does not get used regularly for production. So now we got to make the decision. Do we indicate the vise in for the little job we're doing? Or do we just set it there a little kitty wampus so it's quite clear it's not indicated? What would you do? So yeah, so we're gonna clean out the T-slots here a little bit. Make a mess on the floor, more or less. That's kind of a pain to deal with, hey? Comes with a job, as they say. Oh yeah, I forgot to throw in there a like and subscribe. We don't really run mist or any type of coolant on this these days. I did when I was in my garage. I had a little mist system on it I'd run. Some shops, the guy would just grab an airline and just blow that stuff all over the place. I've also seen some shops where they just pile all the chips up behind the Bridgeport and think someone else is gonna come by and clean it up, I guess, I don't know. Saw one shop that had 3 Bridgeports back to back, kind of in a triangle configuration. And this is years ago, mind you, but and the guys running the machines would just all like pile all the chips kind of in the little nook behind the 3 machines. He had all 3 of them kind of back ends together, so you just pile all the chips right there. Not sure what the plan was there, other than who can work the longest, I suppose. All right, that's probably good enough for that. When I started the shop, I couldn't afford a Kurt vise, even a used one. I shouldn't have done that. Just dump more chips out. All right, there. Now, next question. Where do you like to put your vise? You put it dead center? With one that side? This side? What do you do? This is a pretty general purpose machine for us, so about there. I don't know, it'll all work. Gosh, still has the little toe clamps I conjured up when I was first starting. Couldn't afford proper clamps, so just clutched together what I had. So we just use little guys like that. Bar change. Just put a little bit of tension on those just to stop her from wiggling too much. All right, Zach just reminded me no ums, because my ums take a lot of editing from him. So I think we're gonna work on that. Less ums. This is the all 100% manual girl I had in the garage when I started out. No power drawbar, no power feeds anywhere. Let's see how we're starting here. Not so bad for just eyeballing her. All right, so we're gonna tighten down the one side a little bit so that when we give her little taps, it only moves on one side. Then we gotta do our back and forth and back and forth. This jaw isn't exactly flat or straight either. See that right there? That's just sloppiness in the gibs, really. So if I tighten that up a little bit, put a little tension on it, see how that goes away? Little tricks you learn when you're running on a clapped out machine. And this vise really is actually just on there just to support the workpiece because we're gonna set it up here. But I don't like putting a vise on without it being indicated. Just gonna close it up lightly on itself, take that spider handle off so it's not in our way.